Guys, Regina Daniels has decided she's not taking her foot off some people's necks. Now, social media is wondering, is this for real? Is this just show off? Is there a new sponsor? Is she making all this money by herself? Let's break it down. Hi guys, welcome back to DD Reports, your go-to source for regular updates on social media trends, stories, and public debates. If you enjoy a balanced breakdown like this, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Now let's get into it. So, Regina Daniels, our own Nigerian sweetheart. As all of us can agree, we all love Regina Daniels. Most people, at least. Most people. We saw her growing up. We see her beautiful, family first, everything on deck. Now, this girl is not news. She was married to our Nigerian Senator Ned Nwoko. Now, we all saw the public separation that took us by surprise. Like, we were not surprised, given the fact that she flaunted her husband as the best thing that ever happened to her, which we can understand. I mean, if you're married to someone, wouldn't you put up a good image of the person to the world? So our family, when they broke up, just a recap for people that will maybe you're living under a rock, you don't know this story already. So briefly, our family came online, mostly our brother and then our siblings came online to put out some statements, and then our brother was even arrested. Sammy West was arrested. Even our best friend was arrested. And some people have considered some of these charges very frivolous. But notwithstanding, they are in court or they are still in court or they are out of court. We don't know. So all this is alleged. My name is alleged. Everything is alleged. So please, I do not know any of these people. I'm just giving a commentary. Now, Regina Daniels, in spite of this, her husband kept putting up a statement that she was under drugs. Now, she did what most of us consider very brave and very smart. She went to the UK, and after a few weeks, she filmed herself taking a drug test. And then she published the result, showed the result that she was negative. I really commend her because that was really brave. When she first admitted that she has taken some drugs, Molly, people were saying you can't admit, but you never know what somebody has against you. So, she did that, clarified her name, and then somehow, people were still doubting, at least from the camp of people that were trying to really put the drug addict jacket on top of her. So there was a statement that was made out, blah, 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 this and that. She's not, you cannot, like trying to discredit the test. But how can a drug addict stay for so long? And then there's a difference between drug user and drug addict. So if you are saying this girl is a drug addict, how is she able to conduct herself and stay for a long time without this drug that she cannot live without, and then still have a clean medical report? Anyways, so fast forward, Regina came back, and then when she was trying to come back, people were saying, oh, if she comes back, are you sure they will not take her? A certain honorable will not pick her up and then bully her, all of that. But she still came back. And since she came back, mind you, people have been thinking that Regina will not really make it without her husband. Because, I mean, he was the main financier of her lifestyle. She's a social media personality, but then she also was flaunting how much her husband gave her. So we assume that definitely she's going to feel the impact of this. But then when she came back, she did just within 1 week, this girl bought 4 cars, 2 for her mom, 1 for herself, and 1 for her younger sister. So I'm going to insert the video of the car she bought for her mother and their mother's reaction. You can see her mom celebrating. You know how African mothers behave. She was just jumping with her 2 cars. And then her mom made a post that some people have considered, is it like a subtle shade towards a certain person? So her mom is so funny. Honestly, she's as dramatic as how my mother would have done. So this woman, so let me read what her mother wrote. I said, my vow came early. Everyone come and rejoice with me. My heart is full. So story short, it took me a while to tell my daughter I didn't have means of movement because of the situation she's in. The other car she bought for me was involved in an accident. The remaining one I was using was taken away. But guess what? My daughter bought me these two. Hey, Nwadalu. So thank you, my forever pride, Regina Daniels. So now the subtle shade I'm referring to, it said taken away. Now, when you say taken away, what does that allude to? It seems like there was a gift that came with the position of being a mother-in-law to somebody. And then after the relationship was over, a particular somebody must have taken it away. I mean, you are not my mother-in-law anymore. Why should you enjoy the benefit of being my mother-in-law? And you know, this thing, some men do this thing when you are in a relationship with them, you enjoy all the benefits, and when you exit that relationship, all the things are stripped away. Others were wondering, like, this man isn't the person that must have done this, so is it not too matured for this kind of behavior? I mean, you give someone something, but I mean, you can never know how people react to being hurt. So that was what happened. Before we knew what was happening, bam, Regina has also bought a car for herself. And I'm going to insert the video. You can see in the video, oh my God, people were coming to welcome her. I mean, Regina she's not small, though. I mean, Odogoes. Look at people hailing her and all of that. I mean, and then before we could say anything else, before we could even recover, bam, the younger sister, Destiny, also got a car gift. At this point, I'm wondering, is Sammy going to get? Is the other siblings going to get also? Because Regina is not moving quietly. Oh. She's not doing small things. She's really hot too. Like she's not taking it easy on anyone. Like the people that she's pressing the neck, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, guys. So let's look at some people's comments, because some people are still wondering, like, this is show off, this is lies, this is the more you look, the less you see. So I'm going to be reading some comments for us so that we can see that some people are like, okay, we are happy for her. And I'm going to blur the names of these people that are commenting, because you know how some internet people can be. They will just go and start trolling people and bullying people just because of some comments people might leave on some blogs. So want to preserve the dignity of commenters, or the identity actually. So let's read it. The first person says, is she now dating a car dealer? The other one says, Chinedu go soon find the car dealer, arrest now. So where did she get the money from? Another person says, after the content, return it. This one is from a man. It says, public validation now, water, it is well. He's a woman saying this. And then the last person on this one, it says, on this thread says, but all this car no dey necessary. She person is shrugging her shoulder. What is she trying to prove? So another thread says, love it for her. As Papa Lolo collect the car gift, she bought even better ones for them and laughed. The next person says, now waiting the vex Ned be this, laughed. And then the another person said, congratulations to me, you and them. In fact, congratulations to everyone. The next person says, how is the part doing service? It's been a while I heard from him, Sha. The last person says on this thread, Reggie, we pour ata gogo in Chinedu's eyes, regardless. Tales by Moonlight, episode 6 by Papa Ned incoming. So, like you expected, social media, like I said, most people like Regina and most people are not a fan. So that's why you have balanced perspective from two people. If I put only the ones that like Regina, it will look like I'm biased. So as you can imagine, ex-husband recently posted a video a few days ago, and then showing his kids playing badminton or tennis. I think this is what they call this sport. So he puts it up, and then people can say, oh, this is like a subtle response to Regina. But then we can't say that for sure, because lately he has been giving this update. Showing sports, bonding with family, this and that, and all of that. So we cannot say that this is a response. In fact, I like that he's doing it. At least if Regina is not with her children, at least you can see that they are fine. And when they were not married, he wasn't doing this. So I believe that both parties are trying to move on with their lives and make the best for themselves. So what's my opinion on this? I love Regina. I think you can pick up on that from this my analysis. I wish Regina the best. She's a young child. I cannot imagine having to deal with this at her age. So I wish her the best, and I also wish Honorable Senator Ned the best, and I wish that he applies wisdom in everything he does. And then some people might say, oh, Regina should move quietly. How can she move quietly? This is social media that she makes money from. So she has always loved out loud, loved her husband out loud, her family out loud. So we should start now to start being quiet about it. So I wish them the best. One thing for sure, one thing for certain, both of them, Honorable Ned and Honorable Senator Ned and Regina, they are doing fine. They're living their best lives. Although we cannot imagine what Regina goes through not being with her kids. So we can only hope for the best and pray for her. So guys, I've come to the end of today's video. I don't want this video to be too long. I hope you enjoyed this. Please provide suggestion on what you want me to cover next. And if you love this, I'm just starting this channel and I'm going to be posting every day, so I don't want you to miss anything. So you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment. Share your comments. If you don't agree, put it in the comments. If you agree, I'll be reading them and I'll be responding. So it's your girl, Didi Reports. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.